Waking up to the morning light, I find Panem and Saul outside, deep in discussion about their plan to deal with the wraiths. The storm has finally passed, leaving behind a sense of renewed hope in the air.
If there is such a time. Well, I slept like a puppy. That's a cozy shoulder you have there. It's too bad I better get rolling in a minute.
Hang on. Thought you were headed back to the Aldecaldos. Staying with the clan.
That remains so. Come on.
It's strange how, after everything I've been through, the simple sight of a clear sky can bring a feeling of relief.
Last night, when we were talking to Saul, both of you spewed some drivel. But I do have to grant him one thing. The Wraiths, the raid, it's the start of something we need to prepare for. Saul will get everything set up in camp.
Whereas you...
The Raffins wanted to know our roots, right? Well, it's the Aldecaldos' turn. Some recon is in order. One more thing. Your compensation. Please take care of her. She served me well.
Putting her in good hands, Panem.
I know. So, thank you. Once again.
Glad I could help. Glad I did.
Take care of yourself.
You too, Panem.
And remember, I'm indebted.
Panem surprises me by gifting me her prized anti-material rifle. It's a gesture that catches me off guard, a tangible sign of appreciation for my help. I feel a mixture of gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose. The connections I've made, even in this chaotic city, matter. They remind me that I'm not alone, that there are people who value what I do. As I start to head back to the city, my thoughts shift to the convenience store. I stumble upon a group of wraiths in the midst of robbing it. It's a situation I can't ignore. With NCPD unlikely to show up in this remote area and the store owner's life in danger, I know I have to intervene. It's not about being a hero. It's about doing what's right, something I've sometimes lost sight of in my quest for survival. I decide to take action, to confront the wraiths and put an end to their criminal activity. It's a small act in the grand scheme of things, but it's a reminder that sometimes the right choice is the one that aligns with my principles, regardless of the danger. As I step into the situation, I feel a renewed sense of purpose, a connection to the world around me that goes beyond my own survival.
Let's just fucking end this already!
What are you, fine? Get out here!
Who's there?
Weird. And nothing to be shy about!
As the wraith comes charging at me with a machete, a strange sense of excitement courses through me. In this impromptu sword fight, I find a sense of connection to my own abilities and a momentary escape from the weight of the world around me. It's like a return to the basics, a raw and primal test of skill and reflexes. The adrenaline surges, heightening my senses as I stand my ground, katana in hand. There's something almost poetic about the clash of blades, a dance of death that requires every ounce of focus. My mind clears, and for a moment, all the chaos and complications of the world around me fade away. It's just me and my opponent, testing our mettle against each other. As the fight unfolds, I'm reminded of the countless battles I've fought, the narrow escapes, and the moments where every move mattered. It's a reminder of my survival instincts, honed by experience and necessity. But it's more than that. It's the feeling of being fully alive, fully present in the moment, where every action and reaction counts, and as the wraith falls, defeated by my blade, there's a strange sense of satisfaction. It's not about winning or losing. It's about the challenge, the engagement of my skills against an opponent.
Shit! Thanks, stranger. That was a close one.
Hey, Judy, what's up?
Buddy, can you come over stat?
Something happened?
Yeah. Just come.
As I speed towards Judy's apartment, a sense of urgency grips me. Her distressed tone on the call raises concerns, and the fact that she didn't provide details suggests that whatever's happening is significant. It's hard not to let my mind wander considering the recent events and the various connections I've been making. Evelyn's situation comes to mind. Her catatonic state has left her in a kind of limbo, and I can't help but wonder if there's a connection between that and whatever Judy's going through. Night City's underbelly is filled with intrigue and danger, and I've learned not to take anything at face value. Judy has always been one of those individuals who's been both strong and vulnerable, a mix of determination and compassion. The fact that she reached out to me in this way suggests that whatever she's facing might be beyond her ability to handle alone. And in a world like this, asking for help is a significant gesture. As the city streets blur past, I can't shake the feeling that whatever I'm about to encounter at Judy's apartment could potentially change the course of my remaining time. My experiences have taught me to be cautious, but also to be open to the unexpected.
In the bathroom.
Shock courses through me as I step into Judy's apartment, only to find the grim scene that lies before me. The air seems to get heavy. My heart pounds in my chest, and a sinking feeling takes hold of my
Checked your
gut.
pulse? She's gone. How did this happen?
I don't know. Told you. Evie was lying in bed like always. When I went out. And I got back to...
Fuck.
If I'd just known, I'd have...
Gotta do something with her.
Don't want any trouble. I'm calling the badges. Can you carry her to the bed?
As if that'll change anything.
Not sure we should move her before the badges get here.
She's just another dead whore to them. Nobody'll care. Least we could do is treat her with some dignity.
Evelyn, who had once been so full of life and secrets, is now lifeless in the bathtub, a haunting image that I can't easily erase from my mind. Judy's voice, trembling with a mix of sorrow and disbelief, adds another layer of emotional weight to the room. It's a sight that defies understanding. The person who was once Evelyn Parker, now forever still. As I approach the bathroom, there's a sullen resignation that settles over me. Death is not a stranger in Night City, and I've seen its effects in various forms. In combat, in the chaos of the streets, and even in the choices people make. But this is different. This is someone I knew, someone who had crossed my path, who had shared a part of herself with me, even if it was through the convoluted web of a virtual heist, gently moving Evelyn's lifeless form to the bed. I can't help but feel a mix of sadness and empathy. Judy's request is simple, yet it carries a weight of finality. In a place where moments can be so fleeting, Evelyn's sudden end is a stark reminder of the fragility of life. As I wait with Judy, I find myself wrestling with the complexity of emotions. Sadness for Evelyn's lost potential, a desire to console Judy in her grief, and a lingering sense of unease that in a city so rife with darkness, even moments of connection and solace can be overshadowed by tragedy.
You know, to you, she's your best friend, so it's a terrible tragedy. They must get dozens of calls like this every day.
What are you? Their fucking PR rep?
No, just saying.
Put something on her. I'd rather she look like a person than a body. Could you wait outside? Close the door, V. Please. Bum a cig.
Didn't know you smoked.
Quit. It's been years. But right now I need something besides air in my lungs. Please, V, just one.
Fine, here.
That was her smoke case.
Wanna hold on to it?
No. You seem to like it. Keep it. Kinda glad it's you that has it, actually. Fuck, Evie. I let her down. I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
I don't know what to say. Never was any good at this stuff.
Oh, you don't need to talk. You did more for her than anyone else.
I had a motive to find her, Judy. You know that.
It's what you bring that counts. You gave her the freedom to choose.
Yeah, maybe. Just never imagined she'd choose this.
Her condition, couldn't think about anything else. Tech-wise, she was clean. Doll Shard was operational, uncorrupted. So, psychological trauma had to be that. Did some more digging in her virtues, found Woodman.
He kept her. And had his way with her. The things he did. And once he got bored, he pawned her off.
I had no idea that guy was such a monster. Saw him as your average tricksy sleazebag.
It puts on a convincing facade. I knew him, but I never thought him that sick in the brain. Gotta be something I can do about it.
Like what?
Don't know yet. Think I'll call Suze. Thanks, V. Sorry, but I'd rather be alone now. Promise to keep in touch.
As I stand on the rooftop with Judy, the weight of the recent events
Sure you don't
hangs
need
heavily in the
anything?
air. The loss of Evelyn is still
No,
fresh,
but
and I can feel the
sweet of you
H
to
of it in
ask.
every word and glance exchanged between
Anything
us.
comes up,
The offer of
all around the
solitude is
hall.
both comforting and a reminder of the isolation we can sometimes seek in moments of grief. It's clear that Judy needs time to process, and while I would gladly be there for her, I also understand the value of space. Leaving her apartment building, I find myself compelled to do something, anything, to distract my mind from the somber atmosphere that has settled in.
It's V. Heard you had a gig for me.
You heard right. I need a driver.
So call a cab then.
I don't like cabs. They have a bad habit of bolting when things get dicey. Listen, I'm a straight shooter, so let me cut right to the chase. I heard you're the best in town. Thing is, I like working with the best. And I know the best don't come cheap. I'm not gonna get into the nuts and bolts, cause if what they say about you is true, you can handle anything. So let's get this settled. You got what it takes? Or are they wrong about you?
All right, I'm in.
Japantown then, by the market entrance. Give a few honks and I'll stroll up. Later, V.
The call from the stranger offers a welcome opportunity, a chance to delve into the world of jobs and hustles that Night City is known for. It's a familiar territory, a realm where I've owned my skills and forged my reputation. But just as I'm about to meet this stranger, Panem's urgent call cuts through my thoughts.
V, do you have a moment?
Need to talk?
I mean, a longer moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
Got a problem and you're calling me? Thought you rejoined the family.
Well, yes, I did, but I suppose that means you're not willing to come, am I right?
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to hear.
Give me a little more intel. What's your grief?
Well, it would be better to...
Let me guess. Solved, right?
You know me well.
Mm-hmm. See you soon.
Her voice, always a mix of strength and urgency, pulls me in a different direction. The bond we formed during our recent escapade is still fresh, and her request carries a weight of importance. I can't ignore it. Not when the events that have transpired have made it clear that human connections, the few that I have, hold a profound significance. In that moment, I make my decision. The stranger's offer will have to wait. Whatever job they have in mind, it can't hold a candle to the pressing matters at hand. I turn away from the meeting point and prepare to respond to Panem's call, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead with a newfound sense of purpose.